Hello everybody.
Chatty Sparkly Runners is back with
Episode 12.
You wanted to get that in quick, didn't you?
I did, episode 12. Absolutely right.
And we are back at Lake Burnway in Wales. Going to show a view of the lake because we didn't have one last week.
No, because we were at the bottom, weren't we? At the 7-mile mark.
So
let's have a look.
Around this week.
Because by the time you get here, you get a good view of the lake all the way round the first side, and then when you get to here, beautiful. I've lost you.
Yeah, I'm here, but I think you might be into the sun. So
okay, so that's right.
That's
okay.
Right, yeah. So, and we're talking about recovery today, aren't we? Yeah. Because we mentioned the difference between recreational runners and performance runners last week, and said how that chatty running is still just as important for performance runners.
If there's a car coming, will you tell me?
Recreational runners. I'm looking a bit worried here.
Yeah.
So, the importance of recovery, because I think a lot of people believe that it's while they're out running and they're pounding the pavement, and they might be running a bit too fast, that's when they think that all the
they're getting fitter.
Benefits are happening, that their body's adapting and getting fitter when
they're running.
As they're running.
Okay.
And they think once they've finished, they can go out the next day and do it all again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. So we want to talk about what actually happens, don't we?
Yeah.
So
the body's an amazing thing. Just
Should we start running?
Amazing. Yeah, go on. We haven't done that with this. So the body is absolute amazing what it can do. I'm going to get out the road.
We've got car problems this week.
No,
We've
it's fine.
had car problems before.
No, we've got people overtaking us.
Hey.
Quickly, get him in. So, yeah, so the body is absolutely amazing. And when you train, what happens is you weaken the body. So your body, the muscles will just get a bit tired and some of the cells might split, or you might run out of fuel a little bit.
You make it sound like it's something horrible there.
No, it's fine, that's what happens.
Cell splitting.
Yeah, no, okay, but it's what makes your legs ache just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we've talked about adaptations before, haven't we?
So what happens is,
video.
so if you try to do the same run again straight after, you'd be worse. So your performance would go down. So then what happens then is your performance, you'll gradually recover, and you'll recover and you'll get stronger. And it's
that recovery that's important.
Absolutely.
That's when you're getting stronger.
That's when you're getting fitter and stronger. Yeah.
So number one, to the beginner.
Yeah.
Right, that starts out, and I've got quite a few beginner groups going at the minute.
Yeah.
So they do their first chatty run, about 10 minutes.
Yes.
Right. They are in the recovery time, in the days afterwards. That's when their body's getting stronger. And they're getting ready to be able to do it again.
Yes.
4 or 5 days or a week later.
And here's the amazing thing, is that when you recover, your body gives you back more than you put in. And so you get more, you get fitter, so you increase your fitness. So when you increase your fitness, that's the time to do your next training.
Yeah, so we talked about beginner, let's talk about somebody that's been running a while, okay?
Yeah.
And they go out and they decide they're going to increase the length of their long run on the Sunday.
Yeah.
So they do what, 5 minutes more, 10 minutes more?
Well, 10 minutes more, 15 minutes more.
10 minutes more on their Sunday run,
yeah.
Right? So they have stimulated their body to adapt.
Yes.
Okay. And it's in that recovery time when they get home, have a cup of tea, glass of wine, whatever they want.
Well, yeah, as soon as they're sitting down, their body's repairing and getting better.
Yeah.
And they'll learn to store more energy for the next time they go out for the long run. So if you do the same thing every week,
so you're running 5k 3 times a week.
Yes. Then
weeks up, week in.
And you do
out.
6 weeks of it.
Yeah.
Your body will say, do you know what? We do this every week. I can do this. It's easy for me. I can do it. So it won't ever get any fitter. So you have to do more, gradually do more, in order to get fitter.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking about, I'm trying to cover all the runners here. I'm thinking about our performance runners. So they do an interval session, in the week.
Yeah, so they run very fast for a short amount of time, and then they'll have a rest.
Might have done it on the track.
Then they might do it again, or they might run up a hill.
Yeah, so they might have run. Go on, give us the typical.
No, you just.
I won't give you.
There's plenty of them out there. Yeah.
Okay, so they need time to recover after that as well, don't they?
Yeah. And then that's the other thing about recovery. What's important is recovery for one person is not necessarily recovery for another person. So the person that's just started running and has done their first walk to run might take the rest of the week.
Yeah, I found that.
To recover.
Depends how fit they are. You know, naturally fit they are, whether they've done much walking before, as to how long it's going to take them to recover.
But within 4 weeks, their body's getting used to that, and then they can have a second day of running, so their recovery is almost half, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they'll run and then have 2 days off, and then they'll run and have 3 days off. Is that my maths is right? And then.
So you can do 2 a week, and
Yeah.
you could just about do 3 a week.
Yeah. And the
more you do, the more you get into the routine of running, and your body gets used to it and adapts.
Yeah.
The more they can do.
And an Olympic marathon runner who's training for the Olympics might be able to, their recovery day, although this sounds amazing, they'd have a 30-minute run in the morning and a 40-minute run at night.
Yeah.
And they'd recover off that, and that would help their recovery.
Yeah. So this actually goes back to what we were saying last week about, say, performance runners following plans, where you've got that easy run. That's a recovery run.
Yes,
And
that's when you're getting better.
Yeah, and
that's when you're getting fitter.
You're allowing your body, you're going nice and easy, so that you're recovering from all the harder work that you've been doing in the week. And without that, you're going to jeopardise your progress, aren't you? If you're running too fast, if you're a performance runner and you're not running chatty on your easy days,
because you won't recover.
You won't recover.
And if you won't recover, you'll lose fitness, because you're never coming back up to that level of fitness that you had.
Yeah.
So what happens is if people train too much or too hard, their fitness level drops, and then they think to themselves, why am I getting slower? And the reason why they're getting slower is because they're more tired. And actually what they need to do is rest, but they think, oh, I'm losing my fitness. Well, I've got to train harder, and that's the worst thing they can do. So I
think the next video then ought to be about how do you know when you've recovered?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
We'll do
because
that.
You can say, oh, well, it'll take you, I mean, how long would it take you to recover if you've done an extra 15 minutes on your long run?
Yes.
How long would it take you to recover from that?
A day. You should recover off.
How long if you've
run
done,
by a day.
If you're a performance runner and you've done a
hard hill session. Okay,
how
2
long
days.
It might take 2 days.
You should only have 2 faster runs in the week, I would think.
But it's actually quite individual, isn't it? There's all sorts of other factors that will. So really, you need to get to know your own body so that you know when you've recovered.
And to know when.
And I think that's the subject of the whole new video.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. Yeah. Can I tell them where we are now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at mile 9 of the Lake Vyrnwy half marathon with the lake, the sun shining on the lake.
You're just about to see it through the trees.
Just over on the right hand side is the little tower.
Are we going to get to the
which
tower?
is the plug hole? No, we're not. But you get to here and you see it. And this is a warning to anybody that does the Lake Vyrnwy half marathon. You see that tower and you think, right, I'm getting closer. But this road comes out away from the lake. So you've got about a mile when you think, oh my God, that tower's never coming any closer. And you're at about the 10-mile mark. So you're really beginning to get a bit tired. And you think it's never going to arrive. Then all of a sudden it's there and you've got a lovely 1.5 miles downhill to finish. So how long would you take to recover off a half marathon?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Good question. It is a day a mile. Yeah. So it takes you 2 weeks off a half marathon, 6 days off of 10k, and only 3 days to recover off of 5k. I think you're getting fitter.
I am getting fitter.
You're getting along at quite a pace.
Well, I don't know if it's quite a pace. It's quite a pace for me. You're speeding up now.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you next week for a bit more on recovery. Don't forget to visit our website, www.chattysparklyrunners.co.uk, Facebook group, Facebook page.
And any questions?
Questions, yes.
Because we did, yeah, we've got all that. And we've survived.
I think we've survived.
I've survived
traffic, although it's not massive.
I've survived the 9th mile of the Lake Vyrnwy half marathon. Okay, see you all next time. Bye.